Your form is built in Vennage and looks good, but you want to share it as an accessible PDF. This video will demonstrate how to make your PDF form accessible. Let's tackle Forms in Vennage Part 2, Accessibility. Like many other programs, Vennage has an accessibility checker. To access, select File, Accessibility, check Accessibility. The Accessibility pane opens on the right. Select the Check My Design button to run the accessibility checker. The checker tells you the number of issues detected. Don't be alarmed by the number. It includes issues that require manual checking. Notice to the right of the issues is a rescan icon. When selected, a warning appears that it will reset all manual checks. Because of this, always fix non-manual issues first. Then you can do a full scan of the document before addressing the manual check items. Each issue will be marked as Fail, Pass, or Needs Review. You need to address everything that says Fail or Needs Review. For this form, auto-detect issues all say Pass. For manual review items, information on what to check is provided, and at the bottom of each issue is a statement. Check the box after verifying the statement is true. Alternative text is the first that needs a manual review. Notice it says the images are missing alt text. Selecting the error highlights the image location. The issue is with the logos. Because the college names are included on the form, the logos are decorative. To fix, select Add Alt Text, check the box to mark as decorative, and select Save. I'll do the same for the next image. Notice the red X changed to a green check, but the issue still says Needs Review. Because this issue requires a manual review, you must agree to the statement at the bottom of the issue. The statement says, decorative non-text content is marked as decorative. If you aren't sure what the statement means, more information is provided above the statement. All images on the form are decorative, so I'll select the box. Note that the Needs Review changed to Reviewed. The next issue is Logical Reading Order. Select Set Reading Order. This takes you to the Tag Order tab in the Accessibility pane. Screen readers voice content based on the order of the tags. Select each tag to verify the order is correct. If anything is out of order, drag and drop it to the correct position. When elements are grouped, notice that a dotted line surrounds all elements, while a solid line surrounds the selected element. Pay close attention to this when checking the tags to ensure the elements are in the correct order. Let me quickly check and correct the tag order for this form. I'm ready to return to the checker. Select the Checker tab. Under Logical Reading Order, I can now check the box to indicate the document has a logical reading order. Headings are next. Information is given about best practices. Best practices were followed when creating the form. I'll check the box to indicate heading tags follow best practices. Next is use of color. The form doesn't use color as the only way to convey essential information, so I'll select the box to agree with the statement. Next is images of text. No images of text are present other than in the logos, so I can select the box to confirm that images of text are avoided or that appropriate alt text is used. Next is document title. The information states that the title of the design will be the document title when downloaded to a PDF. This refers to the file name above the form. A meaningful title is used that reflects the form content and is in the same language as the document, so I can select to agree with the statement. The last issue is document language. Most likely, the language says English. If not, or you need to change to another language, select Edit, then choose the appropriate language. It's important to note that Vennage can define only one language, so use only one language for your form. Finally, check the box to indicate that the document language is correct and that the design contains only text in that language. Scrolling to the top of the accessibility checker, notice all items say Pass or Reviewed, and at the top it says all issues are resolved and ready to export to share. Select the Download icon. In the pop-up, select the Download tab. Select All Pages or enter custom page numbers. For the format, choose PDF and then Download. The time to convert will depend on how large and complex your form is. The PDF is created and opened in Acrobat. Before running the accessibility checker, you want to confirm the tooltips are correct for all fields. Select All Tools, Prepare a Form. The displayed names for the form fields look a bit odd and are not what was entered in Vennage. Open the properties for a form field. The odd-looking name is in the name field and is for your use only. The tooltip is what the screen reader voices and is what was entered for the label in Vennage. Under Type of Academic Delivery Preferred is a set of radio buttons. The tooltip says Online, which isn't helpful. The question added in Vennage was Type of Academic Delivery Preferred. This is what the tooltip needs to say. Remember that the tooltip is the same for all radio button choices in a group, so it only needs to be added once. Although checking every field is ideal, spot checking is typically sufficient, except for radio buttons. Always check all radio buttons. I'll quickly check and fix the remaining radio buttons. I'm ready to run the accessibility checker. Go back to All Tools, select Prepare for Accessibility, Check for Accessibility, and then start checking. Notice there are two issues under Document. One is Logical Reading Order, and the other is Color Contrast. These will always appear because they are manual checks. Color Contrast was checked in Vennage. Right-click Color Contrast and select Pass. Although Logical Reading Order was checked in Vennage, it needs checked again in Acrobat because the tags do not always export correctly. To check, open the Accessibilities tags. If the icon isn't there, right-click and select it from the menu. You want to walk the tags tree, which means to select the tag's root and use the arrow keys to navigate through the tags. Pay attention to what highlights in the document pane. Form fields and the text associated with the field need to be in a single P tag, so both are highlighted when selecting the P tag. Although you can expand the P tag to examine individual items, this isn't typically necessary. The student signature text and form fields aren't highlighted together. Only the text container appears in the P tag. Move the form tag inside the P tag. Did you notice the page numbers didn't appear in the tags tree? This is correct because page numbers are for sighted users only. Select the accessibility checker. Right-click on Logical Reading Order and choose Pass, then save the form. No issues, so it's ready to use. To summarize, check accessibility in Vennage and fix all issues, including tag order. Download as a PDF from Vennage. Check the tooltips in the form fields, especially all radio buttons. check accessibility in Acrobat, and fix all issues.